we'll see a squad from the back. The Miami, Ohio Redhawks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Start us off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Miami, Ohio's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set. Return. So UNLV's offense will go to work for the first time today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Second down, he'll throw it. defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
It's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots, when they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
The Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Rebels offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly out to the tight end. The Rebels brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Setting up the screen. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Fires to the big fella. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beasley. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give is to Williams. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. The 50. The 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Caught in the backfield. It's Gonzalez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
on 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the end.
Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to earth. They're going to ride this running back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job on the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Miami. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things, because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, Redhawks. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, this This quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive line.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hold and fire complete. He's past the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. And the Red Hawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To throw, it's Quinn. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Bell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game. And right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Rebels offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Royer. Now rolling to the left. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Rushes on him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Rebels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
The Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Quinn. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Red Hawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make
turning it on. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Royer. He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
On the move out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. Finds the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Redhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Lions.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Bell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's got it on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And what good defense to be sound, to be disciplined. Listen, they don't throw to the fullback often, but they were ready for it, kept their eyes on their keys, went and played it, tackled the fullback for a loss.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass. It's Quinn. Throws to the wideout. Face to grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Redhawks in the hurry up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. The Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Redhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Looking deep down the right side. And it was worth the gamble with the long pass is incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though...
Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, it looked like he he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this fourth down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on fourth down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Royer. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Vegas. And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. After this, it'll be a wrap.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to